It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, December 20th, 2018, and it is 7 a.m. And welcome to Down on the Corner program.
Feels like we're missing somebody.
It does. The kids are out of school.
We get used to having them here.
Yeah, I mean, normally we've got the kids and moms and dads and our aunts and uncles or somebody coming in to bring kids. But 'tis the season. The Christian Academy's out for their Christmas break.
Once they're out for school, then they're not supposed to be doing this. So
yeah,
it kind of works hand in hand. Yeah. So unfortunately, we are missing them.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun having the kids come in and do morning prayer. It says a lot for the Christian Academy.
It does, and they perk us up.
It really does. And so, well, good morning. Welcome Down on the Corner. Dale Hoffman along with Scooter Callis, and hope your Thursday morning is off to a great start. And I do have to do this. I got to wish my son Robert a happy birthday.
Hey, Robert.
He's 30 years old today in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. He owns White Horse Carpentry in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Does very well and very successful there. And him and his wife, Brooke, and their son, Everett. Hope they have a great day today. A lot of fun. Happy birthday to Robert.
Great birthday. Woo.
Anyway, hey, I'm enjoying Brood Awakening coffee. What are you drinking?
Water.
I have a water. I drink my water on the way in. Get me a bottle out of the fridge, and by the time I pull in, I've got it pretty well exhausted. So, In fact, I got 2 bottles of water this morning.
Planning on drinking more coffee, huh?
Yeah. And speaking of coffee, we're enjoying Brood Awakening coffee here. As you heard in the introduction, 3 locations to serve you. Balmer Boulevard, Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, and of course 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. Visited the other day with Mike and had a good talk with him and told him we appreciated the sponsorship, and it's going to be a go for 2019. Brood Awakening Coffee continue being a sponsor on Down on the Corner, and appreciate Mike and his staff. They stay very busy. Of course, now with the holidays coming in, Is Mount Hope got school today, or are they out?
No, they're out today.
They're out today. Okay.
Yeah, they had school yesterday. Today's their first day, and I think they don't go back until January 3rd.
3rd, okay. So Balmer Boulevard probably won't be near as busy today, but it will be on January 3rd.
Yeah.
They'll be lined up all the way back to River Rock Inn up there. Anyway, be sure to check out one of the 3 locations of Brood Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. Brood Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. And if you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Brood Awakening Coffee, check out. They've got all kinds of blends and flavors, mochas, lattes, you name it, they've got it. So be sure to check them out. Right?
There you go.
Seem like we're missing something.
I know. Without the little kid, I got to get a little kid just to sit in. If you've got a child out there, bring them tomorrow morning.
Minutes.
Have them here before 7.
It's been so much fun to have the kids on the show.
It has been a ball.
It's been a lot of fun to have the kids on the show. Anyway, morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas. Across the state of Arkansas, Roller Funeral Homes, and of course, we have ours right here on Highway 5 North, top notch. I can't say enough good things about Roller Funeral Home. Very professional, caring, loving, helpful, courteous, you name it, they can handle it. So, like a week from today will be like the 28th, and the kids may still be down from Chicago or Des Moines or from Cleveland and saying, Mom, Dad, maybe it's time to make a few plans. We had that happen, several, like 20, 25 years ago with my grandparents. And then, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And then, plans were made and everything worked out. But
it's always a tough
It's hard, yeah.
And it's probably going to be a little tough bringing that up around Christmas time. But
you wait a couple days after.
Yeah, it's something you still got to discuss. If not, one of your loved ones are going to have to do it, and they're going through a bad time.
Yeah, it's tough. But with Roller Funeral Homes, they make it easy. So be sure to check out Roller Funeral Homes across the state of Arkansas. And of course, here in Mountain Home, you talk to Bruce or Brad or Chris. Anybody out there is going to be more than happy to help you. Roller Funeral Homes brings you morning prayer each and every day. So let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, a week from now, Christmas of 2018 will be a memory. Economists will start analyzing whether it was a good Christmas sales season or not. Lord, as we currently look forward to next Tuesday, in my mind, I want the elected leaders in Washington to work to improve life for our citizens. Seems like every time the president blinks his eyes or clears his throat, he's criticized. Yet we all enjoy the low gas prices, the upcoming tax cuts, unemployment at record low levels, and people actually complain about these things. Lord, I pray this Christmas that those that don't believe in you will come to know you as a Savior. Be it those in Washington, I pray you burden them with the desire to work for the good of the people. And that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Morning prayer brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes.
See, you just walked in.
Hey, Doc
Osgood is in the house. He is in the house, and the
flash
crowd,
bulbs going off
and
in
the
every
crowd
direction.
is going wild.
Hey, you gonna do that trumpet?
Dun, dun, dun.
We need the kids here.
I know they did. That one girl did a lot better job than I did.
She did a good job.
She was on it.
Wow. Morning weather brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday to 11. Best lunch, best breakfast in town.
There you go. Breakfast today. We've got the 2 pancakes, 2 sausage, 2 eggs for $5.88. Can't beat it. And then we're starting our Christmas feast today.
Oh.
You get ham, turkey, all the trimmings. We got yam, cornbread dressing, you name it. It comes. I mean, it's a great mess of food. I mean, it is a feast. I don't know that you could eat everything on that list that they put on that plate.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. It's $9.88.
Wow, that's a good price for all that food.
Yeah, she does
My
a
goodness.
great job with the ham and turkey too. It is juicy, moist. It is awesome. We'll be running that today and tomorrow, and then Monday for Christmas Eve we're doing something special, and we will announce that as we get closer. So we'll kind of leave that a surprise. We're going to do something a little different.
Wow.
For Christmas Eve, but we are open all the way through Christmas Eve.
I think what I enjoy so much this time of year, going down for breakfast on Saturday mornings, my normal routine. Last Saturday I got there about 6:55. There we had the door open, so went in. Before I went in, I just leaned back and looked at the square. It was just coming daylight, just a hint of light. You still had the Christmas decorations on over at Gregory Jewelers and the courthouse. It is so peaceful.
Yeah. The calm before the storm.
Yeah, it was just so peaceful. I really enjoy that. I love the downtown square anyway in Mountain Home.
Yeah, I do too.
There's a lot of Harrison's got a nice downtown area, and I'm sure all the other little cities do too. But it's just something, early Saturday morning being downtown, the Christmas decorations were still on, and they're on the automatic switches. When it gets light, they shut off. But anyway, Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. They bring the morning the weather each and every day. It's not too bad outside. We got a little bit of humidity, a little bit of dew point, had a little bit of rain last night. It's 45 right now in Mountain Home, 43 at Harrison, 46 at Hardy, 46 at Mountain View and Yellville and Marshall.
Do you call this chilly?
No, this not bad.
All right, then you apparently got a very small gap for chilly. Because you go from, it's not bad to, it's cold, I'm whining, and you're going to hear me complain.
40 is chilly, 39 is cold, okay?
Unreal. So you got 1 degree that is chilly. You go from okay to, I'm whining and complaining. Okay, go ahead.
Well, does water boil at 211?
I got you. I'm seeing where you're going with this, but.
Does water freeze at 33? 1 degree difference makes it all happen, Calico Rock at 45, 46 in St. Louis, 47 in Poplar Bluff, Branson at 43, West Plains at 46, and in contrast, it's 27 in Watford City, North Dakota. That's cold in North Dakota.
That is chilly.
That's cold. On the radar, a lot in the southeast and midwest part of the country, mid-central part of the country. We'll start in Louisiana. We got some showers down in there, and then, of course, we got Florida and Georgia and South Carolina and Alabama, parts of Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky. Moves on up into Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. Of course, we have the ever-lingering showers on the west coast of Washington. Seems like they get that all the time up there.
Seemed like what they were predicting for us kind of split a little bit. We're not going to get that much.
No, I don't think we're going to get much at all. I'm not seeing much on this radar at all that's going to be affecting Mountain Home. Anyway, let's take a look. We'll hit the Little Rock stop first, and we'll pick up what's going on just a little bit southeast of Little Rock and a little bit around El Dorado to Texarkana, affecting Interstate 30. Other than that, all the other highways are clear. Interstates 40 and 49, 55, and 555. Excuse me, state of Arkansas. Northern Arkansas, Highway 62, 412 east and west. Central Arkansas, Highway 65 north-south to Little Rock, Branson. And of course, 67, 167, Batesville, Poplar Bluff. Highway 63 and Interstate 555 at Jonesboro. 63 all the way up into West Plains, Missouri. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Southern Arkansas, not too bad. Just a little bit down around El Dorado, Arkansas, over to Texarkana with a little bit of mist affecting I-30. Checking the state of Missouri, we'll hit St. Louis and going to hit a little bit up here, I'm believing here. I-44 from Rolla to St. Louis, that's that 100-mile stretch. You're going to have some rain there. I-70 from Columbia over into St. Louis, rain over there in Missouri. Once you get across the river into East St. Louis, Illinois, and I-70, you don't pick up anything till you get around Effingham, Illinois on 70. Interstate 64 out of East St. Louis, Illinois, east Mount Vernon, get some showers there. And they trail off just to the west of Carbondale, Illinois. Interstate 55 affected just a little bit just east of Farmington, Missouri, going up into St. Louis. And we'll check southwest Missouri, which I don't think we're going to find much. Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield in good shape, a little bit around Lebanon and Rolla, not picking up too much there. I-70, Kansas City, east of Columbia on 70 in good shape. I-49 is not shown on this map in Missouri, but nothing there as well. And so, let's see what the forecast says for today. Today's only a 30% chance of rain, then cloudy. Tonight, mostly cloudy, low of 32. Then Friday is sunny with a high of 45. Friday night, a low of 29. Saturday, it warms back up with bright sunshiny skies to 55 degrees. We have mostly clear on Saturday night with 32 degrees. Sunny on Sunday, high of 48. And then Monday, Christmas Eve, sunny with a high of 49. And see Christmas Day, partly sunny, high near 53.
It can still happen.
Yeah, he thinks it's going to snow.
If those things have happened, it could still happen.
Oh, yeah.
I'm predicting snow. I didn't say in Arkansas, but I'm predicting snow for Christmas.
Siberia, perhaps.
It's going to snow at my house. You watch.
You going to stand on the roof and cut a pillow open or something?
I got other ideas.
Checking the highways in Arkansas, everything is clear and passable at this time. You can check it on iDrive Arkansas. In the state of Missouri, all highways look like they're in good shape. Northwest Missouri in good shape. Northeast around Cahokia and St. Louis area, everything good right there. We'll check, of course, the drought monitor. That'll be updated later today. If we get an update before the end of the show, we'll bring this up. But right now, Missouri's got a little bit of moderate drought right here in southwest Missouri. They've got 4 or 5 counties affected there, and then, of course, around the Missouri River. And in Arkansas, it holds the same. Northwest Arkansas, it just drops down from Missouri there. And I think we've got all the weather stuff caught up. So you really think it's going to snow?
My house.
At your house?
May not be real snow, but I'm going to find a way to make it snow. We're going to have a white Christmas, one way or another.
Hello, food service. I need 400 tons of flour. Spread it.
Just give me a bunch of those little S's in the packages. You use to stuff your packages. Just put it in front of a fan and let it go.
There you go. Morning weather brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Time for Community Calendar, and it is brought to you by
Affordable Housing. Give them a call, 870-741-2883.
The family of believers of Trinity Lutheran Church welcomes you to celebrate the birth of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ with them in 2 special services, Christmas Eve at 6 p.m., What Child Is This? Christmas morning at 10 a.m., Silent Night. Trinity is located at 801 Dreyer Street, Highway 5 South, 1 block past College Street, with our good friend Pastor Dave Kapler presiding there, and does a fantastic. I went to one of his Advent services and really enjoyed it. It was really good. Yeah.
Awesome.
He's really a great Bible teacher, and they were doing Silent Night, the 200th anniversary, the Forgotten Verses. And it was really enjoyable. Really appreciate, his work over there.
Cool. What else you got?
Well, let's see here. We have got Christmas and Country Music, December 21st at 6 o'clock. Christmas and Country Music, 48 City Hall Circle in Norfolk, Arkansas. Takes place 6 to 9 at the Norfolk Community Center, located at 48 City Hall Circle. Music is free, so come enjoy the music, socialize, join in, have a good time at no cost. If you want to eat, they're having spaghetti dinner, salad, bread, dessert for $5 donation. All proceeds go to the Norfolk Youth Center. Coffee and donuts at the American Legion on the 22nd, which is Saturday at 9 a.m. to 10:30. Open to all veterans, active duty, reserve, National Guard, and their families. Enjoy coffee and donuts from 9 to 10:30 while meeting new friends and greeting old ones. Do not need to be a Post Auxiliary member to participate. No cost, but monetary donations are appreciated. For more information, call 870-405-0047. Care Center Ministries free community dinner. They'll hold their annual free community dinner Saturday, December 22nd at 5 p.m. at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. For more details, you can call them at 870-701-5078.
Told you they were doing that.
Yeah.
Glad we found it, got it plugged in.
And so they do a good job. So
they do.
Now, when's the wrestling gig?
We've got one Saturday. I'm actually leaving out tomorrow to head to Marshfield, Missouri. It'll be the Matt Gear tournament. It's a big tournament. There'll probably be close to 500 wrestlers there. It's a decent tournament. Kind of really get a chance to challenge your kids and get them competing with some kids, because you'll have a lot coming from like Oklahoma and of course Missouri, and yeah. It'll be a nice tournament. It'll be a good
drive. It's up on Highway 60.
Kind of rate yourself, and it also allows the kids to kind of see a different level of competition and challenge them. Sure. And a few of them will be humbled a little bit, and that is part of the blessing.
But they don't give up. You teach them not to give up.
Yep. That's part of the blessing. It is. I mean, it is. Losses you grow from just as much as anything else.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Coming up on 7:17, time for a quick break. Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, is our guest, so stick around. We're going to be right back.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant, located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
It's that time of year again. Time to take a hard look at your Medicare health plan. If you're looking for a new plan or looking to renew your existing plan, now's the time to renew all your options. At VACO Insurance, we'll sit down with you and show you all the new choices and options, including $0 premium plans with low copays and dental, vision, and hearing benefits. Let us help take the confusion out of selecting a plan and find one catered to your needs. Contact VACO Insurance today, located at 351 East 9th Street, Suite B in Mountain Home.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Welcome to Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashions and accessories at prices anyone can enjoy. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions that fits anyone's sense of style. You're sure to discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, aesthetics by Amy J, a nail technician, and 4 tanning beds. Excite your style at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever...
And we're back, and our good friend Dr. Charles Osgood is here from Mountain Family Chiropractic, and he's been my chiropractor for many years, and appreciate his work and the pain-free lifestyle. Let me tell you. So you've got a food drive going on.
Yeah, Mountain Home Food Basket. We do that every year between the holidays, between Thanksgiving and Christmas. We like to earn as much money for them to refill their shelves, and last couple of years we've gotten about $1,000 for doing that. So
and they can stretch $1 a long
they can way. And that's why we do with monetary things. So how it works is, if you want to come in and see me, that first visit, including exam and x-rays and nerve scans and everything, is just $27 donation to the food basket.
That's it.
That's it. So the money gets donated to the food basket, and you get the care that you need. You can figure out what's going on with you, and we'll determine what to do as far as your care goes based on that first visit.
Same thing for just routine follow-up.
Yeah, for people who are already patients, current patients, if they want to get adjusted, they can do it for $27, and that's a donation.
That's good. That's good.
So that's
real good.
And that's through Christmas, which is this next week. Now we won't be open for
you better get done
Monday
tomorrow.
and Tuesday. So tomorrow is the last day that you can actually call in and get that. Now, say you want to get that and come in next week, we'll still do that. If you'll call in tomorrow and do it. So yeah, so we're excited about it, and we always do pretty well with it every year. And it's just one way that we can give a little bit back to the community, and we've done pretty well every year with it. So
yeah, good.
Yeah.
So what else we need to talk about?
Oh, laser therapy has done really, really well, and it continues to do really, really well. Most likely in January and February we'll have a promotion on it, something like a 20% off or something like that. We don't have the details nailed down quite yet, but I think that's probably where it's going to end up. But laser therapy has done extremely well, and you've benefited from that as well, and you know how well it does work.
I tell you, it is wonderful.
And how it works is the machine has 3 laser heads that work all simultaneously on the same area. And so it gets different focus, different frequency all at one time. And it gets deep into the joint and where the tissues connect, like the ligaments and tendons, and where the inflammation usually occurs is where they attach to the joint there. And it gets rid of inflammation, and it makes the cells function like they're supposed to, and it does it.
We're running that footage right now that we shot back in July and August.
It does it pretty much instantaneously. And right after you did it with your knee, you could get up and it would move and work like it's supposed to.
I wasn't even having to use my arms to put. I actually had. It felt like the strength was there, but we did the one we're showing on the screen right now was the right knee. That was the first one we did. Mm-hmm. I think it's like July 30th or 31st, something like that, when we did that.
Yeah.
And I called you and I said, that knee feels like it's 3 or 4 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
And he said, well, let's do the other one sometime. So we came back in and did the other one on the show, and it's amazing treatment.
Yeah, it works extremely well. And we've seen results not just with knees, but with lower backs, with necks, shoulders, elbows, wrists, all areas, and feet. You know, it actually has FDA approval for plantar fasciitis treatment.
Oh, I bet that's good on that.
And it is very good.
I went through that 20 years ago.
Very good for the feet, and it's actually saved people from having to have surgery for that. So it's something that we've been using for the last few months, and we're pretty proud of it.
And the only discomfort I had during that process on TV was I had to kind of reach back here for my coffee cup.
Yeah, it doesn't. You don't feel anything. I mean,
no, it was very. I mean, there was absolutely. I mean,
painless.
Painless. It's just you're just watching these red lights dance around on your kneecap.
And it's if anything, you might feel a little bit of warmth, but that's about it. And it's not something that's going to cause a lot of pain. But if you go to my website, mountainhomechiro.com, you'll see a lot of info about the laser and what it does. And it'll even take you to the website where the laser is made. And you can see some of the research that they've done and how well it does work. So,
you can stop by here and talk to me because, and before we went on, I told Dr. Osgood, I said, my back don't hurt.
Yeah.
Because we took care of the knee issue, and I've got a little bit of a muscle pull down here or something.
The back stopped hurting, and
the back stopped hurting. I had is that the SI joint I've had?
Yeah.
Oh, and some of it's just excruciating pain.
And a lot of times,
I've done yard work, put the Christmas tree up, decorations. Unload the vehicle. You have more food, more toys, more stuff.
And it's worked pretty well with you. So the thing about it is it's one of those things that takes a few treatments usually to get it back to where it's working like it should, but it works really well and it works long term. In fact, the research says that it works up to a year afterwards.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah,
so,
no doubt. That was I can't say enough good things.
Yeah.
Seriously, folks, if you want to know more about this, come see me. The best time to catch me here is about 8:05, right after whatever show we're doing, because we hang around here for 20, 30 minutes afterwards. But I will tell you firsthand, this works.
Yeah, it works really well.
It really works.
Another thing I wanted to talk about was headaches. People with headaches. We've seen a lot of folks, like an influx of people coming in with problems with headaches that they have dealt with for years and never sought chiropractic care for. And there are so many things we can do headache-wise. Usually it is tied to the neck and the problems in the neck. And what I'll find is that typically when we take pictures and x-rays of people, I'll find most of the time, in fact, I would say 98% of the time, we'll find an old whiplash type injury.
Well, now I can talk about this. My mom is a prime example. My mom has suffered from headaches all her life.
Yeah.
Now, she passed back in November.
Yeah.
But after the auto accident, I don't remember what year it was, 2014, 15, something like that. It's been several years ago. She had this thing she'd warm up in the microwave, and it'd be 100 degrees outside. She's got this wrapped around her neck. I said, you need to see my chiropractor. Finally, I just said, come on, let's go. I'm going to see the doctor. Osgood.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, long story short, after all the preliminary x-rays and everything was done, the treatment started. I think we're doing 3 times a week right after the auto accident. Within a month, I don't have a headache. Told you?
Yeah.
Because her dad, my grandfather, had headaches where he would take a towel and tighten it around his head.
Yeah.
She thought it was hereditary.
Right.
There has to be a cause.
Yeah.
It's like the flat tire. Why is my tire going flat?
Yeah.
The air just doesn't come out of the tire. You have to have a problem causing the air to leak out.
Yeah, and usually it's like we say, we'll take pictures and we'll find that you've had some type of injury in the past. Usually it's a car accident years ago, a fall that you had years ago, or you were in sports and you had a sports injury that you had years ago.
But even you've got infants that you adjust.
Oh yeah. Even from birth, you can have things take place that put the vertebrae out of alignment, and birth itself actually does that. Look at what they do when they pull the baby out. They're yanking on that head and they're moving it all around.
Sure.
And so we have patients who we've adjusted from birth. So, you know, when it comes to old injuries, though, you want to, you know, have it checked out, especially if you have a new injury, like you've just been in a car accident and you haven't seen anybody yet. It's a good idea to let someone like me check it out. We'll take some pictures. We'll see if you have any damage, if you have any whiplash injury or thing like that, and get it fixed right away rather than waiting and having it cause further damage down the road. Because what it will do is when you injure it, years go by without it being corrected, then you do disc damage. Your discs start to thin out because of improper wear and tear on the vertebrae, and then you start to get arthritis and disc degeneration, things like that. So
now, is a disc, is it a lubricated type situation?
It is a piece of cartilage between each of the spinal bones, and it's like your shock absorber.
Yeah.
And it's made of just cartilage. And so when a vertebrae segment isn't moving correctly and it's stuck, what we call subluxated, then you don't move that joint, and then if you do that for years like that, it starts to thin out that disc, and it starts to deteriorate the disc, because what the body has is a natural defense mechanism that says that segment isn't working right. Well, let's just go ahead and put some calcium in there and let's pack it in to where it's solid and it's not going to harm anything. So what the body's trying to do is it's trying to fuse that together. And so it may take 20 years, but over time, the body will do that automatically. But if we get in there and start adjusting it and restore that proper motion, then we keep the degeneration from continuing to occur, and you can put a stop to actually disc degeneration just with chiropractic care. That's why when we see people and we see them on a maintenance basis after we keep them under care, if we keep them under care, you know, once a month to keep them adjusted, you can take pictures of them when they first come in, and then pictures of them years later, and there's no more disc degeneration. But I have folks who've never been, and you can see years and years of disc degeneration, you know, makes those discs just worn out.
So when we take aspirin or Tylenol or Excedrin or ibuprofen or something, we're covering up the pain, but we're not attacking the cause of the situation.
Yeah, you're maybe helping with inflammation and pain, but not getting to the source of the problem, which is usually dysfunction of the vertebrae.
It's kind of like being on a sinking ship. The more water you try to pour out instead of plugging the hole, you're going to sink anyway.
Right. Yeah, it's the thing about it is if we can get to the source of it, what we'll do is find it by taking x-rays, and then we will correct the function by adjusting the spine. Adjustments are easy too. They feel good, actually. People can be a little skittish about, well, what are you going to do when you adjust? Well, it's simply taking the vertebrae and getting the movement restored. And some people have even adjusted themselves if they've ever twisted in a chair. We don't recommend you do that to yourself, because you're not getting vertebrae that really need to be adjusted. You're just getting ones that are too easily adjusted that way. But yeah, that's how it works. Getting it moving again and restoring proper motion.
And with that, we're going to take a quick break. We're with Dr. Osgood right after this. Stick around.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support, and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
$7:37. Continue our discussion with Dr. Charles Osgood, and we need to look at the website here. We need to go
mountainhomechiro.com is the website, and if you scroll down, you can see where the laser treatment is. You can click on those banners, and you get a video of us using it, and also below that, where it says click here to read more about it, you'll get to the actual laser website where they make that product and see some research on it. So, a lot of good things on the website. We were just looking at headaches a second ago and what those, how we treat the headaches and what we do with those particular problems. But there's a lot of things there listed about what we help. And
let's talk about ADHD.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that was in there.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that we can do with developmental problems. When you're adjusted and you can adjust a kid that has those type of problems, what it does is it just calms down the nervous system. Yeah. It helps it function like it's supposed to, optimally. So there's a lot that can be done with that. And a lot of times we can avoid having to use all the medications that ADHD kids have to use.
Then we have...
There you go. There's a little list of...
auto accidents, back pain, allergies.
Yep. Allergies is a good one, too. Yep. There's a lot of things when it comes to, it says right there, chiropractic care doesn't treat allergies. But what it does is it helps with it. And what we can do is when you're adjusted, your immune system functions better. And that's really how it helps allergies.
But, correct me if I'm wrong, though, but the skull can get misaligned and the drainage points, you know.
Yeah, we can help.
You know,
we can
here's
help
your
sinuses.
cavities, yeah.
And we work on sinus cavities with people when it comes to adjusting too. We can actually work on those and help to drain the sinus cavities as well. But a lot of good stuff on there. You can go through and see all kinds of things that we do to help people.
And here's a big one right here: pinched nerve. Let's talk about that.
Pinched nerves, or what I like to call pressure on the nerves. There's a lot of times where it's not actually pinched necessarily, but there's irritation of the nerves, especially if you have discs that aren't in real good shape, or disc degeneration. You're going to have pressure on the nerves, which causes irritation, and it causes so much irritation that it gets inflamed. And the more it's adjusted, the more that inflammation starts going down and decreasing.
I remember when I was in 7th grade, this is back about 1970, 71, on my right shoulder blade in what would be what I'd call the southwest corner, kind of up under there, I'd turn be the sharp pain to take your breath away.
And that most likely was a rib that was out of place.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And people find that. Yeah, people find that a lot of times.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah, people find that a lot of times. You get to where you'll cough a lot, and then one just pops out of place, and you'll feel it all the way around. It feels like you're having like a knife in your lungs or something. You can't even hardly breathe very well, and people think they're having a heart attack a lot of times, but it's actually a rib that gets out of place.
And that's funny because that's what happened to me, and I was coughing, went through a coughing spell, sitting there at dinner, and when it popped, and I actually had 2 on the back side, and I think you said 1 on the front.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I went down. I mean, I thought.
Yeah.
And my wife right away, she's grabbing the phone, call 911.
Yeah.
She thought I was having a heart attack.
That's what it sounds like.
I could not catch my breath. I couldn't. I mean, and it.
So how does that?
There was no sitting in the chair.
Yeah.
I mean, it was you were going down.
Yeah.
And I get up, and mine was so bad I could actually feel them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was. I knew that my rib had
really
gotten out of place.
Yeah, gotten out of place. So actually, I didn't want to go to the hospital because then it's a long, drawn-out ordeal and blah, blah, blah. Right. So I actually went to bed and came into work. We did the show that morning. I called Osgood, and Osgood, as soon as that show ends, I need you in here. Because I was supposed to leave to go to a wrestling tournament.
And couldn't go.
And no.
Was that this year?
He put it in, and I left.
Yeah, that was actually a couple years ago, wasn't it?
Last year.
That
was last year, yeah.
Yep. And so it feels so violent too. I mean, it feels like someone's just stabbing you right there.
So how does the rib come out?
Well, what they do is they attach at the sternum, and then they go around and attach at a joint in the vertebrae.
Yeah.
And when you cough, you can actually get that rib to either pop out this way or pop out in the back. It can just kind of get stuck, basically. And then when we adjust it, you feel it crunch and go back into place.
And that's the amazing thing. I will say that you actually feel it go into place.
Yeah.
Well, he adjusted me one time. I was having that left hip pain, that SI joint. He's going through it, and all of a sudden, pop. Oh, there did. I felt it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do.
The only issue I had with the whole thing, and putting a rib in, it's already irritated, and it's going to be sore a little bit. The back wasn't as bad as trying to get that front one back in.
Yeah.
But once he got it in, I mean, you felt it go right into place, and then he moved it around a little bit, make sure it had a happy home.
Yeah.
And but then the worst thing he could have said to me is. Because I'm leaving. I'm going out of town for the weekend. Try not to cough. How in the world?
Try.
And so I get out. I get to the wrestling tournament, and I'm.
Don't breathe.
Don't breathe. It's all sensitive now because of all the stuff, and I can't yell for them what to do on that mat. I had to bring one of the parents down. Stand beside me. Whatever I tell you, you yell to them.
And you're like afraid to do much with it because it's gonna pop out again.
But then, and then he's got me terrified to cough.
Yeah.
I'm like down in cough drops, and I did great through the whole tournament, and I got to the hotel room that night, and all of a sudden I hit a coughing spell. So I'm thinking I'm going to be smart. I'm going to put a pillow and pack it, try to keep it off. And I woke up with Amanda on top of me trying to wake me up. I passed out from coughing.
Really?
Yeah. I just went, and I didn't remember. I'm like, what are you doing on me? Get off me, woman. And she's like, you went out. Do you remember coughing? I was like, that was like an hour ago. She goes, no, that was just now. And I thought I was asleep.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Huh?
Completely confused. But no, I mean, it really made a world of difference.
Yeah.
And not to have to deal, going to the hospital, going through all the trauma stuff, You just walk in. He took the x-rays real quick. He already knew what was wrong. I mean,
but he has to verify.
It's pretty obvious.
But he did the x-rays, and he's up front. Listen, you got 2 out of at the back. You got 1 in the front. We just need to put them back in.
Yep, just got to push on it and get it in the right spot.
Off to the rest of the tournament I went.
Yep.
Amazing. Wow.
And what a relief when you actually get the rib back in. It's like, I can breathe again.
Oh, yeah.
It feels
you can't,
so
when it's
better.
out, you cannot breathe right. I mean, you're taking short breaths because when that expands, it's painful. Things are out of line.
There's a nerve. There's a nerve that runs all the way around, and you're just feeling it all the way. So.
And he's right. That's the biggest relief. It is amazing. You feel it go in, and then you can breathe.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, now I'm back to normal breathing.
Yeah.
I'm good. I can live with this as long as I don't cough.
And it's amazing how many people actually have that problem pop up and they think, man, I'm having a heart attack. It is pretty common, actually.
Huh.
It feels that severe, though. You think you are having a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people will go and pop pills to get rid of the pain.
Yeah, and that's hard because you're not going to get rid of the problem.
But look at the TV commercials now. I mean, you got pills for every ache and pain. I mean, stop the pills.
And that's why we have an opioid epidemic too, because we just have prescribed and overprescribed for things that need to be addressed that are functional problems, not something that's going to be fixed by taking a pill.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's what we do. We address the functional problems, the functional aspects of your spine.
And I'm going to say this because the idea is to get you off the pain meds, get you off of pills.
Yeah.
Pills have a place.
Yeah.
You're right. They're overprescribed. That's what we have a problem with.
Yeah.
I know when I first, I had some major issues first time I went and seen Osgood. I mean, you've seen the scans and stuff he did on me. I had major issues.
Oh, yeah.
And he had a natural muscle relaxer, not a
like an herbal type.
Yeah.
And it allowed it to ease off a little bit so he could work and get some of that inflammation down and get it to relax a little bit.
Yeah.
It wasn't a pill that, all right, you're going to keep taking this pill and it's going to keep making you feel better. No, it was like, we're going to give you this. It's going to help things relax. We're going to get adjusted. We're going to get it fixed. And then you're pill free, you're problem free.
Right.
There's a difference.
There is a difference, and that's the main difference. Is we want to get it under control by restoring the function.
Yep.
So,
all right, 7:47. Quick break. More with Doc Osgood right after this. You need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat. You need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Gray's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
The Party Spot venue and DJ service. Contact Tammy Reynolds for your next holiday or special event.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity and hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
7:49 and finishing out today's program with Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Family Chiropractic. They're located at 640 Highway 62 East. You can call them at 425-4424. When you go to the email us portion of the website, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, which you see the cursor right up here, that goes directly to Dr. Osgood, and he will personally answer that email. So any questions you have. And I can't say enough good things about Mountain Home Family Chiropractic over the last 4, 5, 6 years, how much you have helped, advised, and made me pain-free.
That's been our pleasure. That's what we're there for, and that's what we strive to do, is just help everybody that we can to try to get things under control naturally without meds. And, you know, there are a place for meds if you need them, but it's not going to fix the problem. Typically, the meds are just going to cover it up, and we want to fix it. So that's the idea. I want to say, though, that food that we saw in that last commercial really looked good. Yeah. I mean, you know, sometimes you'll see pictures of food from restaurants, and you'll be like, this really doesn't look good, but that food looks good. So
you want to have some fun, walk into Old Time Restaurant when they're full, and when Amanda says, "Hi Dale, how you doing?" Say, "Can you tell me a good place to eat in Mountain Home?"
Yeah.
She'll tell you where to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
As you fly across the road to the courthouse. That was a lot of fun down there. I was telling Scooter last Saturday morning, got there about 6:55, and just so peaceful.
Yeah.
I was the only person on the square. The only car parked out there. The
Still
Christmas
a little
lights were
dark.
Yeah. Nice and quiet and peaceful. No cars on the road. Just it's just something about being downtown like that.
You know, I get up early. I get up at 3 every morning, and I go in and get biscuits started and bacon started. And when you're in there with all the people, and it's just a rat race, and it's different to walk in there and you're all alone, and that peaceful, the calm before the storm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my time. I love that time.
Sure. Yeah. Getting ready for the day.
Yeah.
There you go.
So what's coming up for you in 2019?
Oh, like I said, we're probably going to do a promotion on the laser in January and February, so that'll be the first thing that we'll do probably in 2019. But
count us in. We want to help.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. We'll do another show on it, you know, kind of expand on what we've been able to do with it. But we're looking forward to 2019. It's going to be a good year. And just wanted to let people know that we're, you know, happy to have them as customers, and wish everybody a Merry Christmas because it's right around the corner. And want to thank everybody just for being, you know, part of our practice and you know, being part of our family there at the office too. So
I know a lot of people are nervous to go to doctors and chiropractors or whatever, and
especially if they've never been.
Exactly. And I do want to take a second to explain how the routine goes, because I can tell you a few years ago when I had some major issues was the first time I've been in to see Osgood.
Yeah.
And you go in there and he talks about what problems you're having, this and that. Then he's going to take you in a room, you're going to stand there, and he's going to do some scans and some x-rays, and then you go back to his office and you sit down and you review all your x-rays with him. And then you sit down and he'll put you a game plan together. This is what I recommend to get you back better. And you know, it's not a painful ordeal. It's not a.
It's actually pleasant in my opinion, because you feel so good coming out.
But you before you start your treatments, you know what's going on, what to expect, what to. So don't be scared to go in there and you know, let him get you a scan, let him get the x-rays, find out what's going on. He's going to sit down and be up front with you. This is what probably it's going to take. This is how long it'll probably take.
Yeah.
This is what steps you need to go through. You'll know what's going on before anything begins. So,
Right.
it's an easy step. I really enjoyed that. I like knowing.
Yeah.
So many doctors are just like in and out, and they're not talking to you, and they're not
Well, we're
communicating.
going to try this medication for 3 weeks, and after 21 days, you come back and see me if you're not feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, and our approach is we want you to understand why what we do is going to help you.
Yeah.
And, the education is part of it. We show you a little bit of a video before we talk to you, and it kind of explains, what chiropractic is going to do to help. And then we talk to you, like you said, about everything that's going on. And those people who understand are more likely to stick with it. So that's why we do it.
Wow. Anyway, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, Doc Osgood has helped me many, many times over the past 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
And it's so good to be pain-free. Got the big 8-foot Christmas tree in the house and put all the lights in it. Normally, reaching up and decorating, that would hurt.
Yeah.
Pain-free,
No
dude.
problem.
Pain-free, doing good.
And that's what we want.
So, anyway, and you're going to be on Quorum Court?
I am starting in January. Yeah. Going to be sworn in January, so that'll be interesting.
Do you do it on January 1st, or is it the 2nd?
Yeah, I'm not even sure. I think, gosh.
So, let's see. I got a text from County Judge.
I think it's going to be the following week because it's on a holiday,
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Okay, they do have...
I got into an argument with somebody. I was like, I don't recall them doing it on the 1st because we're always closed, and when they do it...
January 1st at 9 o'clock at the courthouse and noon for the Bailey Court Complex.
Is it January 1st?
January 1st.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, it's always January 1st.
I was thinking it was is the Quorum Court meeting, so...
And on that, they might.
Yeah.
But, there is... the mayor will be sworn in on January 1. All of that, yeah.
So there you go. See, I didn't even look to figure it out yet. I was too busy. So that's all right.
So what do you think about these gasoline prices?
I love it.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I've heard reports that we're now exporting more oil than we're taking in.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if we had all those reserves, why not use them?
Why not use them?
And we love lower gas prices.
Boy, it's so nice. I put $20 in yesterday, and it nearly filled the tank.
Yeah.
Especially you lower them down for the holidays where people can travel and can...
It makes it nice.
Yeah,
I just wonder with this, and people still fuss about, well, that tax cut's going to add so much money to the deficit.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen some of the results already. They've doubled the itemized or your standard deduction.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's going to help a lot of folks.
Yeah.
So... But anyway,
well, there's a lot of good things happening, and I think it has to do with leadership. So we actually have leadership now, so where we haven't in a long time. So
makes a difference.
Yeah.
And I think Channel 3 reported unemployment in Missouri is the lowest ever.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No, that's
I
good.
think they're like 3% or 2.9 something, or the unemployment in Missouri is really good.
Yeah.
Murfreesboro, Tennessee was advertising too. Come over here and work for us. We got plenty of jobs over here. Come on and work. Come on and work. Come on and work. They're begging for workers over there.
Yeah.
Around Murfreesboro. So, it makes us see what these sales figures are for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it's going to be pretty good because people have a little bit more money to spend, I believe.
Makes a difference.
So
yeah, to me it makes a difference, and so.
And hopefully people spend it here in town too, because that's a good thing.
I've done only one gift I had to buy online. Everything else has been right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas, right here in Baxter County, and the one item one person wanted, I had to get online, and that was good price on that, but still
Yeah. Most of the time you can find it here locally.
Yep.
So that's a good thing.
Big plans for Christmas?
I'm thinking maybe Silver Dollar City.
Christmas Day?
Yeah.
They open on Christmas Day?
I think so.
I believe so.
I believe the last time I looked at the calendar they were. So something fun like that, just to get out and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Be the best thing, just to be with family. And
Have
I love
fun.
riding the rides there.
Do you?
We did I was there about a week ago, and we did the Time Traveler ride. It's a fun ride.
Is it?
It really is. Yeah. It's a brand new ride. And it's It's pretty interesting.
Final minute.
Well, like I said before, we just want to thank everybody for being patient and for being part of our practice, and want to wish everybody a great Christmas and Happy New Year and the best of the next year.
Yep.
And, we wish everybody the best for this coming year. So,
boy, it seemed like 2018 just flew by.
Yeah. Every time you get around the holidays, it seems like right after Halloween hits, the rest of the year is just gone.
Just gone, yeah.
So,
of course, some of the box stores, they had Christmas out by the last part. I mean, we were still sweating.
Yeah.
They got Christmas out.
I know.
In fact, I teased one of the workers at Walmart. They had chainsaws on one side and Christmas trees on the other, so you just come and cut your own. Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, chainsaw, gas, and oil sitting right next to Christmas trees and Santa Claus. Yeah.
Perfect.
Anyway, thanks for being here today. A lot of information. Once again, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, 425-4424. Their location, 640 Highway 62 East. And get in real quick on the food basket drive.
Yeah, call by tomorrow, and we'll get you in there.
With that, wish you all a happy day. See you tomorrow. Have a good day.